Cuckoo my peas. So I want to talk to you guys about some skincare. Oh wow. So on the viewfinder the screen is looking really like intensely green. I love it. Some Tata Harper stuff. So I picked up the cleanser before I got here to the UK on recommendation from Caroline Hirons. I will link her blog and YouTube channel down below. But she really recommended it as a great cleanser, and so I picked it up for that. And then I got a sample of their resurfacing mask as a gift with purchase, and I didn't realize that till I was unpacking stuff later on. And I have very positive thoughts about both of them, so I thought I'd sit and talk to you guys a little bit about that. So the line is known to be sort of all natural products, so it's cruelty-free, no animal testing, which is not necessarily specific to non-synthetic brands, but it has those things too, which is a huge plus. And it's 100% free from synthetics, toxins, fillers, artificial flavors, artificial colors, and like I said, animal cruelty. The list of ingredients, however, is this long, and even Caroline Hirons was saying that it was strange to her how long the list of ingredients were, even though they were all natural. That being said, I have loved both products, so I wanted to talk to you about them a little bit. So I got, it's the Regenerating Cleanser. It says it's a daily exfoliating clarifying treatment. It comes in this glass bottle with a pump, and I got this one, like I said, back in Canada. The ones I've seen here come in like a squeezy tube. You guys know, like the inverted sort of almost triangle looking squeezy tubes. So I think it's just different packaging for different environments. But it comes like so, and then the only thing that's annoying, which I think in a squeezy tube would have been better, is that a little bit of it has started like to dry on the, can you see how it's darker on the tip? So I have to go in there with like a bobby pin or something, because otherwise it starts making it hard to get it out of the nozzle. Does that make sense? Because it creates sort of like a barrier. I feel like I'm describing very strange scenarios today. But I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and show you what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like that. It's a little bit orange tinted, and it's got some exfoliating beads, so I just tend to wash my face with it and get a gentle exfoliation out of it. It smells sort of like grapefruit with a little bit more hint of citrus, and then I'll like wash my face with it. I tend to like to use it in the morning because I feel like it gives me a gentle exfoliation to get my skin off to a right start. My skin for some reason has needed some extra exfoliation recently, and so I'm really liking it for that. And it's nice and lightweight, so I feel like I can use it in the morning, and it just really cleans my face, and that really nice smell wakens me up too. So I've really been liking it. I have normal to combo-ish skin, but it's been super combo recently in that it's been super dry in some areas with like flaking patches, and then really oily sort of on my cheeks and on my chin. And I felt like with this guy I get enough of an exfoliation to sort of peel off that dead skin, but it's also not super oily in that it's making me have sort of more breakouts or what have you, so I've really been liking it for that. I also don't have, like I have, I'm trying to think. See, in my mind when I say sensitive skin, I think of my poor sister with eczema who can barely use anything. So I don't have sensitive skin in that way, but anything kind of harsh, so like the Murad clarifying treatment cleanser was way too much for me. Some of the Lancome toners were too much for me. So I have sensitive skin in that things can't be very abrasive or they will hurt me. This one doesn't. So that is awesome. I want to say I bought this for around $96 in Canada. Yeah, that's what it says on the bottom of the box. But I will find a link to the Tata Harper website and link it down below so you can figure out where you can pick it up. I saw, if you are in the UK, Space NK in store has started to carry some of their lines, so that's probably a good place to check, or Cult Beauty has them on their website. The next thing I want to talk about is this resurfacing mask. So I wanted to show it to you first because when you think of a resurfacing mask that's going to take off a layer of dead skin, you don't necessarily think of a clear, goopy liquid, or not liquid, it's let me show you. Like it looks like a lip balm almost. Like it's very strange in terms of consistency, and then it just goes clear on you. The smell here is a little bit more florally, and it smells a little chemically, even though I know there are no like artificial chemicals or that kind of stuff in it. So this is a strange mask, not only because that's the way it looks like, but also because of the way that you're supposed to use it on. So you can use it on certain spots of your face and leave it on if you're targeting specific spots, and leave it on like overnight. Or the way that is recommended to use it if you're going to use this all over face mask is to put on a layer of it and leave it for half an hour. I've never had a face mask that I've had to leave on for half an hour, but that's what you do, and it dries clear, and it dries, it looks like you have super dry patches once it dries, because it starts sort of crackling and getting dry, and you'll just wash it off. I feel like there's no need to be this close to my face anymore, but we're just gonna finish the story this close to my face. But yeah, I just felt like it was sort of almost like a peel that you would get at a spot, sort of remove that initial layer of dead skin and dirt and grime and all that kind of stuff. And I really enjoyed it. So I've got probably another use or two out of this little pot, but I do think I will be buying the full size. The full size I checked was 44 pounds, so what, about $80-ish? They don't always do the math conversion directly, right? But I really enjoyed it, and so I'm waiting till I finish the sample, but I do definitely want to go back and get the full size because I really liked what it did. There's just a lot more pollutants in the air and in sort of the underground and stuff here, and so my skin has not been very happy with that, and I've needed something. Just I've been more regular with my face masks, otherwise my skin like screams out in revolt. So this is definitely one that I want to add to my rotation. I am just waiting to finish up the test tube first. Okay, now we can zoom out. Oh yeah, that is it. Those are my thoughts. I will link, Rada bought a little gift set from Sephora. I will link her video, her whole Sephora haul down below if you guys want to check out what other goodies she picked up. But I'm thinking she's probably going to give us her thoughts on what it did for her skin, and I always really enjoy watching her reviews as well. So if you are not subscribed to my sweet Randoon, please do. I will link her channel down below if you want to just straight go to the channel and hit subscribe. That would be awesome too. Just so you don't miss whatever reviews she has coming up on these products. So that is it. Let me know if you guys have any other recommendations. I've really been enjoying this line, so let me know if you've tried any other products from them and what you have to recommend on them. I think that's it for me today. I'm gonna do 3 points of positivity first and then say goodbye. 3 points of positivity. My first is a collab I got to do with my phenomenal friend Lisa. I think I've talked to you guys about this video in a couple other videos that I've done, but I will link the collab that we did together down below. She's just such a sweetheart and an amazing woman, and just one of those people who just by their presence brings you a lot of joy and sunshine, and that is Lisa, no doubt. And so it was just so much fun and such a blast to get to film a video with her. So I will leave our videos down in that comment section. My second point of positivity is I've needed some new shoes for a little while, but I've been sort of not wanting to buy shoes. You know, things that you need but you don't really want to buy. Yeah, one of those things. I'm like, I'd rather buy makeup. Anyways, I unexpectedly walked into a store, found some sneakers with glitter on them, and they were 20% off, and I was like, you know what, this was meant to be. I will hopefully take a picture and put it on Instagram, and my Instagram handle should be somewhere up here. But yeah, it was just one of those good days when it was like, these are the ones I want and the perfect size, and they're on sale. What more could I ask for? So yeah, that's definitely been the second thing bringing me smiles. And the third thing bringing me sunshine as of right now, finally getting my hands on my Makeup Geek order. It was a whole process. It got lost, and then customs had it, and there'll be a whole story when I do my Makeup Geek haul, but they're finally here and everything's in one piece and everything made it, and that has been making me just very happy and very relieved. Let me know as always what's been making you guys smile down in that comment section. I want to send you guys tons and tons of love. Thank you ever so much for being here. And as always, I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys.